welcome to this video of mine. I am Dr. Suruchi Pandey and today I am going to talk about instructional design concept. Post this session, you will be able to identify 9 events of instruction and design your own lecture or instructions based on Gagne's events of instruction. Take a pause and think if you are preparing for a class or a session. What are the things that you have top of the mind? I am sure most of you are thinking about how is it that you are going to present the content, what is it that you are going to talk first, which video will you use, which case study will you do, when is it that you are going to tell learner about the objectives, and how are you going to evaluate. Now let's see if you have answer to this. Fortunately, we already have a theory existing here. The theory is being proposed by Robert Gagne. He has designed 9 events of instruction. According to Robert Gagne, to have enhanced and effective learning, an instructor must design its instruction keeping these 9 events of instructions. Now let us have a look at these 9 events of instruction. The first one is gaining attention. Now this is where a learner is provided with the stimulus. By stimulus we mean an instructor can get some videos to class, maybe crack a joke, or have a discussion about some disputed topic, maybe present some interesting statistics. With this, you get the attention of the learner. The next event of instruction is informing learner about the objective. This is required to have the correct expectancy setting from the learner's side. If an instructor or a trainer provides learner what is it that they will achieve post this session, they are prepared to learn better. The next event of instruction is stimulating the recall of prior learning. This helps in retrieving the prior information that a learner has about the topic, subject or the content that is being discussed in that session. The fourth event of instruction is presenting the content. Now this is where the exact content for the session is being presented. Now you would see that how Gagne has tried to give you earlier events of instruction followed by how the content should be presented. This is where as a learning process, pattern recognition, selective perception and the learning theories are working. The content can be presented in form of a presentation, write-up, lesson plan or case study or article to read. The next event of instruction to follow is providing learner with the guidance. Now this is where an additional effort is required. Maybe give some more examples, maybe go closer to the learner and explain it again. The learning process which is going on here is chunking, rehearsal and encoding. We move to the 6th event of instruction then. The 6th event of instruction talks about eliciting performance. The trainer or an instructor must plan to provide time for a learner to practice what has been covered in the session. Now the learning process going on is retrieving and responding. This event of instruction talks about providing feedback. Based on the earlier event of instruction, the trainer or instructor must provide constructive feedback to the learner so that improvement can take place on the learning. This is about reinforcement and corrections of any errors if done. Then we move on to the next event of instruction. This is about assessing performance. You will now see how Gagne had talked about formative and summative assessment. Providing feedback was more of a formative assessment. However, now is a summative assessment. In this, the trainer provides feedback that how is the progress of learning for the learner. This process talks about responding and retention. The last and the 9th event of instruction that Gagne proposed is enhancing retention and transfer. This talks about how is it that trainer or instructor can facilitate additional learning, enhanced learning and long-term learning for the learner. With this, learner will be able to retain the knowledge, will be able to generalize what has been said to the other scenarios, and will be able to retrieve information provided whenever required. With this, we finish discussion about Gagne's 9 events of instruction. Now please try it out. I look forward for your feedback, and please stay in tune with our channel for forthcoming videos. Thank you.